In today's video, we're going to solve problems with the bar method. As you can see here, we've worked on part of this problem, so you will see how we follow in the different steps. Let's have a look at the problem. Our baker here, she's mixing 1,262 grams of flour with 1,250 grams of sugar. The mixture was then used to make two cakes. We've got our two cakes here, a large one and a small cake. The mass of the mixture used to make the large cake was 3 times the mass used to make the smaller cake. Find the mass of the mixture used to make the smaller cake. So quite a few steps that we have to follow, and we are going to be using a very important vocabulary that we've got here. Part, whole and comparison. Let's have a look. First thing we have to do is to mix the two main ingredients, flour and the sugar. But the flour is one part and the sugar is the other part, and therefore when we add them together, as we've done on the side, 2,512 grams is the whole that we can from the mixture. And then the problem is telling us that we've got two cakes, a large cake and a small cake. So we have to compare those two, and how we're going to compare it is explained in the second part of the problem. It tells us that the large cake is 3 times the mass of the smaller cake. So the comparison has to be done in order to solve the problem. The large cake is 3 times bigger than the small cake. So I've created this bar to show the large cake and the small cake. Now we do know that between the large cake and the small cake, we need to be using the whole mixture, which is 2,512. So what I'm going to do is to share this mixture between 4 parts. Let's see, 2,512, and I'm going to divide it into 4 parts. 3 for the large cake, 1 for the small cake. If I divide, multiply by 6, it's 24. We subtract 1, bring the next one down, 11, and multiply 4 times 2, which is 8. 3, and now bring 32. The answer is 8. So, the answer for each of the parts in the cake is 628. Of course, it's 628 grams. So the small cake is 628 grams, and the large cake has 3 parts, in which each one is 628 grams. Now the actual question is not the amount for the mix of the large cake, but the mixture used for the smaller cake. And we can see that 628 grams is the amount of the mixture for this smaller cake. So in this video we solve problem using the bar method, very key vocabulary between the comparison between the 2 bars and the part whole that we need to find out the correct mixture.